Hello and welcome everyone, Stormy Sensei here. It's patch day, version 4.1 just launched, and that means almost nothing to us because we're going to be playing 3.8 tonight. We will, however, be pulling the latest character that just released, which is Ashveil. Everyone will tell you not to pull this character because they are a single target follow-up character, and we're about to get two massive AoE broken characters tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but next patch. But Ashveil's pretty cool, and he is very strong for both Fei Xiao and for Jing Yuan, so that's going to happen. I guess we can start with... There's so much to do. Let's start with the character showcases. Hello there, Cerule. Man, this is a short banner. 2 weeks, huh? This is his best team. Or at least the team where he does the most damage. So Ashveil's gimmick is that he is really good at killing the lowest HP enemy on the team, or on the enemy field. Every time an ally hits the enemy with his mark on it, he gets energy. And after his ultimate, he gets to use 3 set follow-up attacks. Here there, Geo. The enemies all died so quickly, they didn't even get a chance to do any attacks. I wonder what the light cones that they have here are. He has a signature, 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 signature. That makes sense. Hey there, Wobster. I remember when they first started introducing like higher cost teams for the previews, and people just like lost it entirely. Notice how I'm like barely not enough to, there's barely not enough energy. I need 2 more hits in order to get a full rotation where I get an ultimate every single turn. And it's because I don't have a real team here. I mean, I have a real team, it's just Sundays is the thing that's lacking. Sunday doesn't attack with his ultimate, so... This description. Yeah. I already have finished this trial, but Yeah, you rarely get to do combat in this game, so you gotta do it while you can.
Sound lingers. Deja vu. Emerge from your cocoon. Existence is unity.
Yeah, I guess I should do that.
Every petal in
Oh,
life's
they
garden.
yes, DDD for some reason, right? No. Why is it? I guess I have some sort of extra ability where I gain speed when I use my ultimate. No? I don't understand why everyone's advancing then.
Waiting means change. All will be swept away by the wind. May death protect us! Let's try this other way. We can do it! Nature is great. Have some sunshine. So this is the warmth of life. Dispel the gloom. Restore the sky. I shall remember this warmth. Please cherish this little tear. Embrace a new life. May death protect us. There's more to life. I'm on it. Trust me. We can do anything.
I probably should let them hit me, actually.
Enjoy yourself.
Oh well.
Sky, rainbow break. Have some sunshine. As you wish. So this is the warmth of life. Enjoy yourself.
I really want to waste my thing on him. I think I'm the only one that does damage. It's not that there's a cycle count or anything like that.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us. Have some sunshine. This is being in sync. I'm still here. Root here. Stay away. Life is not so fragile. As you wish. Embrace a new life. May death protect us.
I can see myself skipping the 4-star trials. They aren't that interesting. Hey, look, we're fighting minion type enemies. Oops. I was not expecting her to not have enough energy.
Let's go. Just a scratch. Everything's ordained.
Does this count as targeting Dan Heng and giving him res pin? It does not actually. Oh, it does actually. Okay.
Let's make it quick.
to repent.
Wow. Every single one of these characters has an attacking technique, so you can only use one of them.
Crow feather stealth. Keep going. Fight changes with changelessness. Like your shadow.
Enemy. Everything is ridiculous. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Who will it be? Commencing support.
Time to reap. You cannot hide.
I wonder what Lycone he has. It's probably like swordplay or something, right? Oh, cruising the Stellar Sea. Okay. Planetary Rendezvous. She's boosting Gallagher's damage. That's funny.
No manners, huh? Who will it be?
I'm the shadow.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
It's interesting as a concept to maximize the speed boost that you get by just like never being in the fray.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
That's what you got.
It's too bad he doesn't scale on speed. That'd be nice.
Commencing support.
In the mood for another beating? Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Who will it be?
More damage or more skill points? Probably going with Pela.
Smell of sin. Recount. Enemy targets detected. Let's start today's duties. By the will of the Ten Lord. The Ten Lord's decree, hereby ordained. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. I shall be the judge.
It's like the perfect setup for this. But it's actually, I can do even better than what they're expecting me to do. Because if I just basic, I interrupt his turn, and he stays frozen for longer.
Give it up. Recount. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a
Get an
good
extra skill point here.
I shall be the judge.
Get an extra skill point here. Wow. On a 3-person team, like, we're getting a surprising amount of skill points. I do have to basic here though.
Recount. Please be polite. Let's start today's duties. Still in denial. I shall be the judge. How much time?
I really wish that I could make Misha work. Like, the idea is pretty solid, and like having a character that can just freeze on command is enticing. Looks like I never really did any of these on Amethyst Gold. I just want to get rid of some of these. Oh, well, I guess I'm not going to do that. Oh, I guess I got rid of it. That's good. That's a good amount of stuff there. 10 pulls, and 3 pulls. Alright, let's get our characters here. The plan is we pull and get Ashveil and his light cone. I think. Yeah, I think we do. I think we get the light cone as well. So Ashveil does fine with Dr. Ratio's light cone, and like for a while I was planning on getting just his light cone and giving it to Motza, because it's a pretty nice light cone. Crit rate is nice, as much as Cruise and Stellar C. And then basically every time you get a follow-up attack, or for every 4 instances of follow-up attack, which is just every follow-up attack basically, lasting for 3 turns, and he has a 2-turn ultimate rotation, so he basically always gives himself 40% attack and gives all enemies 20% vulnerability. That's pretty good. Combine that with Ashveil himself, who I know I already did the trial, but I didn't really explain the character kit too much. So he uses his skill all the time. You don't really have to worry about basic attack. It's useless. When he uses his skill on the bait, it gives him back a skill point, which is nice. When you defeat an enemy that is the bait, then he automatically targets the lowest HP enemy with bait, which is the complete opposite of Cypher. There's a little bit of anti-synergy there. Cypher attaches the patron to be the highest HP enemy. But at least it's kind of cool where if you don't look up like data mining sites, then you can actually see in a 3-turn or a 3 enemy group who has the highest HP and who has the lowest HP, and you can kind of see who is in between. Usually you don't have like more than 3 types of enemies on the field anyway, so I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, he automatically targets the lowest HP enemy with bait, and as long as there's a bait on field, which there always will be, then all enemies have 50% defense down, which is insane, because what do you mean 50% defense down on a hunt character? Is that in the base kit, or is that in a or is that in the traces? That's in his skill. So he does good damage, about as much damage as Fei Xiao, which I think is impressive, but apparently most people don't think that's impressive anymore because it's Fei Xiao. She's a 2-point-X unit. I don't know, I've been clearing Anomaly Arbitration with Fei Xiao, so she's fine. I guess I haven't been getting 3 stars though. And then, as I already mentioned during the showcase, when allies hit the enemy that's a bait, then he gets 8 energy, and it's fixed, so you can't increase it using energy regen. So you want to give him attack boots, you want to give him attack rope, and you want to give him element orb, I think, right? Pretty sure that one of his talents is give himself a self buff. No, it's in his major traces, I think. Increases the damage dealt by Ashveil's follow-up attack by 80%. So that's actually just damage increase. I think you still should give damage increase. You're not really going to be buffing him too much. And all allies increase their follow-up attack damage by... Oh, that's specifically Ashveil. Hang on. This is the one I'm thinking of. So allied targets crit damage is 40% more, and allied targets follow-up attack damage is additionally increases. So does that mean it's actually 120%? That's kind of crazy. But I'll take it though. So defense down, crit damage insane amount, self damage increase, up to 200% follow-up attack damage bonus, because for every 1 stack of gluttony, which is up to 12, from 1 to 12, he does crazy follow-up attack damage. That being said, he only follows attacks 3 times per ultimate, so like it's not that crazy. And I guess also it's not really 100. It's not really 200%. It's 1 instance of 200% because then he consumes 4 gluttony, and then it's 160%, and then it's 120%. No ways of traces though. Attack, crit damage, and damage percent. That's pretty nice. I like that. Count my chickens before they hatch though. I don't even have the character yet. So that's the character details, and I'm pretty sure we're at 0 pity because we just got Saridra and Yao Guang. Alright, what is this? 7 pity? 7 pity. So here's 17. Is this it? Yeah, that is it. That's so early. 17 pity. Let's see if we get it though. Even if we don't though, this is so early that I actually will still pull another one. Alright, we got Ashveil. That was anticlimactic, but very good luck on our part. You didn't even get to type out good luck before I got the character. Well then, that's great. That means that we get to have our reserve left over for when we try to save up for E2 Fei Shao, whenever that happens. We are at a high pity here actually. So I think this is because I started doing like well, why not an extra like 20 pulls after some banners just to see like if I get lucky. So we are at 16 pity here. The pull luck has been kind of crazy lately. This is what happens when you don't pull for like several one moment. Phone call. Okay, I'm back, and I've forgotten what pity we were on. Let's see. How long has I gone for? Not that bad. I think. Page 4, so 17. Yeah, we were at 17, so this is 27 now. Welcome in, Julian. $27 pity, no light cone. Got dreams montage though. $37. Have more characters than I'm able to build now. I just finished Saridra, but I'm like just starting Yao Guang, and I have to do Ashveil. It's a good problem to have. Oh, that's great. I never had that light cone before. Now I have a hunt break light cone for once. Not that I know who I would use it on. I would use it on Sushang. Yep, there's Sushang. $47. Making sure that I turned the microphone back on, and I did. $57. I guess I'm not really allowed to complain for like the next version, huh? Like, I'm not allowed to complain until 5.0 about however my pulls go, because we won early on Saridra and on Yao Guang, and ridiculously early on Ashveil. So even if I lose the 75-25, we just gotta hold that. It's okay. Ratio doesn't need his light cone. 67? That's getting up there. We're getting to soft pity now, right? So the next will be 77. Nice. What even is this? Speed, attacking a weakness broken enemy. That's actually kind of nice. That's like a weaker version of the Luocha light cone. 77. And here it is. Oh, we went really high on the light cone banner. Do I want to just do an extra like 20 on Ashveil just for fun? This is it, right? Last one. Oh, we got it. Nice. And another make the world clamor. Oh, I didn't even realize that was a featured light cone. I got so many of the Rekka light cones, and I only got 2 of the Serval and only 1 of the Moza light cone. I'll be down to 50 pulls. It's been a while since I've been that low down. I have 99 in Stardust. So I'm at 175 basically. That's pretty good. 175 is enough to almost guarantee me a character. I do plan on getting Evanesha next patch if the reruns on 4.3 aren't too crazy. I get an extra 5 from this in 7 days. There's another 9 pulls coming from this thing, and they just reset Divergent Universe. So that's like another 90 pulls. I can afford it. Let's build some pity. How crazy would that have been if I got another first try? We're only going to do 20 here. If we get the Ashveil at E1, then that'll be my first E1 DPS ever. Right? No, Kafka is E1 technically. Does that count? I got her for free, and like she's not really the DPS on her own team, and her E1 just increases vulnerability, which increases how much damage Heislands does. Alright, so no to the double super early Ashveil. And we still have enough for Evanescia. Alright, that's good. We're done. Oh wait, let's do standard pulls if we have it. Do we have enough for standard pulls? I think we have another 5-star to get. No, we don't have enough. But if we level up Ashveil, then we will have enough.
Do not be troubled by waxing or waning.
There we go. Using so many universal materials here.
This far.
Never thought I would see the day where I'm actually using universal materials for monster parts. But I guess that's what happens when you haven't been to the new area yet.
See? Even a maimed old wolf can walk this far.
Ashveil surpassed Yao Guang because I actually expected to get Ashveil, so I pre-farmed for him a little bit. I didn't fully finish. Like I still have to do 3 more runs of Stagnant Shadows. But Yao Guang was kind of like a last-minute decision based off of the reruns of this patch. really not have like any? Huh, I guess they don't have recommendations for him yet. He just came out, which makes sense. Energy regen rope? Why? Well, I guess he could. No, he can't have Motsa's gear because good Motsa's on. What's it called? $85, $100. He gets no crit rate in his kit. But he does gain crit damage, like a lot of crit damage, so it's definitely more important to chase crit rate. No crit rate on the gloves. Here you go, that's better. He doesn't need speed. I guess it could be better. I don't know. This would be a good one to level up. I don't have any materials for leveling up anything though. $9,400, that's a lot better. So he is good except for traces. Is that Jade? It is Jade. Okay. Some of these are pretty easy. Oh yeah, the compensation. Hey, I think about that. I mean, it's like 5 pulls, not even. Oh man, one of these days they're gonna build this in the actual game. I actually think that Scholar Wubby is like really good value. Double Planners event, Garden of Plenty. I'll probably level up my Yao Guang during that time. but I don't know. We also have Anomaly Arbitration to finish, but it's on a short time period, right? Sometimes I feel like maybe you just should always be behind on the story. And that way, when all the voice actors are missing, you just don't have to deal with it. We accidentally teleported here. Luckily, we didn't trigger a cutscene by getting close enough to them. Otherwise, we would have been in the Divergent universe. Let's try out, or let's like add some teams here. Like, I think that it'll be better to have Ashveil here than Saridra for sure. And then I should probably get a Fei Shao team that has Ashveil. Goodbye, Topaz. Topaz can use Ashveil's light cone though, because Numby and Topaz both are follow-up attacks, and yeah, that's 20% vulnerability to the whole enemy team. It's just that she does so little damage that it's not great. But I don't have her signature light cone, so it's like better than what I've got, you know? And I wish I had really pre-farmed for Ashveil, and I gotten his trace material up as well, because then I could just level him up and then use him in story. I mean, I still can, right? Because he still gets most of his benefit already. Oh, I didn't actually activate that team. So, Ashveil, let me look at his traces here. This is what we need. No, this isn't what we need. This is what we need. So we don't even have enough, we're not even ascended high enough to get this. We need to be at least 70 out of 80. Oh man, we ran out of money real fast too. We were at like 22 million. Yeah, we were at 22 million, and I was actually like just thinking about how much money I was gaining and how it's so rare to be at 20 million. But now I have 2 characters to do. Well, since I can't do Ashveil, I mean I could, but I'm not going to. I'm missing like the main trace that he needs. Let's do this team, which we discovered at the end of the Saridra thing. And we're going to do some story here, but it's going to be previous version 3.8. I was just looking for a purple capsule. There aren't even any enemies on this map, so there probably aren't any. There we go. Alright, who remembers what we were doing in this area? I certainly don't. Let me think about it. So we were meeting with Dahlia, who snuck aboard the Astral Express and tried to steal all of our memories and make us think that she was some familiar person. And she wants us to revisit the moments in Planar and what's it called? She wants us to revisit Penacony and the events because we assumed that Robin was murdered by Dormancy, but she probably wasn't. And Firefly is here. She snuck in using some hacks that Silverwolf used. And Robin is here with Sunday, and she just got through tuning us at the start of Penacony, which I'm still not a fan of, and was one of the main reasons why I actually did not pull Robin. A lot of these characters, they just show up, take away your agency. Aglaya, Robin. I think I pulled Kafka before I knew about the Spirit Whisper. Alright, so this is when we first meet Firefly.
Don't even think about running away. You stowaway.
Sorry for bothering you. Please, I need your help. What's wrong? I'll help you. I can't possibly ignore a beautiful lady in trouble.
That's so out of character for my playthrough.
Look, she has an accomplice.
Ha! Good work. Now we can nab them both in one go.
Stowaway? Seems it wasn't a coincidence. The Bloodhound picked up that strange noise too, just like I did. Better to stay out of sight for now. If that girl really is an outsider, this could be my chance.
Robin is here pretty sure because she hasn't been able to connect with the Harmony, and she's trying to figure out who within the family is a traitor.
That's enough, boys. Sir. What's gotten into you all? Open your eyes and take a good look. Is this lady the stowaway we're looking for?
Huh? Who's this?
Don't you know him? Look at his brown hair and red vest. He's the officer, sent here by the family to maintain order at the Charmony Festival.
You know, some of the Gallagher stuff seemed like a rug pull. Like, no one ever said his name, which is true. He only introduced himself to us. But, like, why does this person know anything about him? Like, I guess fictionologists have the ability to alter memories in the same way the Remembrance does.
I see. Sir, the thing is, we're trying to apprehend a stowaway. And that young lady there looks very suspicious. We're sure she's the one.
That's nonsense. Take another look, will ya? The witness report says that the suspect is a lad with silver hair. You guys are going after a girl with silver hair. Does that even make sense? She's our guest. Well, just get out of my way and I'll take care of this.
Now, this is before we learned in Penacony you can just change your appearance as you show up. But now that we know that after the fact, like, that argument also kind of falls apart. It's fine, though.
Yes, sir.
Something's off. He's not right. But why? An officer from the Bloodhound family shouldn't fail to sense something is amiss.
Don't worry. I believe this is just a misunderstanding. How could such a lovely girl like you be a stowaway?
Thanks. Without your kind help, I wouldn't know what to do.
Just part of the job. I need to get going. If you need help, you can reach out to me through the Young Bloodhound you an enjoyable experience in this land of dreams.
Too many people know me. It wouldn't be wise to follow them so openly. Looks like I'll have to use a few methods of my own. We need to get closer. Find a hidden spot.
But we also know that Robin has the ability to just change her appearance, as she's been doing since she's become a stowaway of her own within Penacony.
I hope I still have the strength to do this.
I guess maybe that requires her to use the power of the harmony.
Although the bloodhounds mistook me for a stowaway, I'm actually a local. My name is Firefly, and I'm from the Iris family. I work as a stage performer, although right now I'm just an extra. Success! Thank goodness I wasn't discovered. That girl claims to be an artist from the Iris family, but I can't hear any resonance in her voice. Well, we can talk about that another time. Right now, I want to give you a tour of the town. Here we go. If I'm wrong about this, I'll make it up to you properly afterward. Since this is your first time here, I say we start with the easiest games. The Dreamy Rose and Lucky Wheel are pretty straightforward. Just here to play games? I guess I was worried for nothing. Sorry, Trailblazer and Miss Firefly. Maybe this was just a beautiful encounter. Nothing more. I should leave the dreamscape and see the sights beyond it. Maybe things will be better in the real world. Running at a time? They split up?
Everyone to be here is here. Not to be buzzkill, but just a reminder. Don't forget about your first death.
Who's she talking to? And what's this about death? Shh. Let's not talk about this right now. I think someone's following me. Did you have fun? No. My intuition was right. That girl is definitely not what she seems. Now I need to be extra careful.
I feel like it would be so easy to let your guard down as a Stellaron hunter, because you're given a script, right? And if, as Kafka says in the very opening act of Star Rail, like when she arrives at the Herta space station and the Antimatter Legion is all around, she basically says like, "Oh well, like the script didn't say that they were going to be here, so I guess it doesn't matter whether they're here or not. We can just kind of kill as many as we want."
A day of peaceful republic. A will of methods.
Will this wear off? It will wear off. Okay. I thought it might have just been a buff or something like that.
Careful. Can't let anyone find me. He's coming our way.
Hey, well,
Hmm.
this is my most loyal customer, the Trailblazer girl. It's been such a long time, old friend.
And who's this? A companion? I feel like things are getting more and more chaotic.
That's how I felt too.
Long time no see, superstar.
There's someone
Still waiting for her to be a 4-star.
From a mile away. I came over to say hi. What brings you here?
This is my first time hearing her voice, though.
Attention is never a good thing.
I don't think I've heard her voice before. Turn the volume up. I have a low volume because I don't want to wake up baby, but
Still radiant as ever. I can spot you from a mile away.
not what I was expecting.
I came over to say hi. What brings you here?
She's got that stereotypical older woman kind of low register.
Oh, reminds me of that old saying. From afar, anyone under the spotlight seems endless and charming. But only when you get close do you realize how restless that heart truly is.
Sorry you have to see that. I just came out to clear my head. The Charmony Festival is coming up soon and I'm a bit nervous.
I heard about your voice issue. Drop by the Dream Jolt hostelry when you're free, and I'll take a look at what's going on.
Thanks. I never thought even after all this time I'd still be troubling you, Lady Siobhan.
You must be pretty nervous if you're being this formal with me.
Looks like my analysis is spot on. Follow me, you two. Let me give you a taste of the adult world.
I'm afraid I'll have to take my leave. I'll come visit you properly. It's just that right now...
You need some alone time, I get it. It's a date then. Catch you later, superstar.
It's a deal.
Right. It is the Charmony Festival after all. As people say, you'll be performing for the Harmony. Remember? Before one of your tours, I asked you a question. It's been quite a while since then. I wonder if you found your answer. Robin, what do you sing for?
I think I've got my answer now. But instead of words, I'd rather answer with a song. That would be more convincing, no?
That's actually more convincing than a straight answer. Looking forward to your performance.
Sorry, Lady Siobhan. If there was more time, we could have had a proper chat. Now, let's get down to business.
Robin is so over her head.
The distance. It's so far. Just where did they go?
Why do we even have this? Like, there's already a marker on the map.
The static's gone. They passed through the commercial district. And past the Papashi Club. And then the voice just vanished. Did she return to reality? That can't be right. There's no entrance or exit there. Again? Further away than before. This time in the Dream's Edge. Oh, I get it now. It's the underground tunnel. Makes sense. I should have known. That place is a hotspot for smuggling cases. I should have pressed those two bloodhounds for answers back then. Anyway, I'll check it out.
So we go to Dream's Edge, we do some puzzle stuff, we go to the balcony, we share the picture.
Navigate any further from here. Is it because the dreamscape construction construction isn't complete
we
yet.
split up, and then if I remember correctly, we go outside the hotel, and then Sampo ambushes us, but it's actually a Sparkle in disguise, and then she brings us into the true hotel. And that's where we fight death for the first time. That's the end of chapter 1, or 2.0.
The family never stops leaving their sweet dreams. And Penacony always maintains relationships with the outside world. Why would someone choose this moment, of all times, to plot something sinister?
It's funny. I mean, we know this is dramatic irony because we know that Firefly is actually not the villain here. I don't remember what that is off in the distance. Is that the Stellaron? Guess I'll have to come back in a different perspective. Talk to some NPCs.
Excuse me, I had to... Is that Miss Robin?
Hello.
I never thought I'd meet you here. When I joined the Bloodhound family, you were the one who delivered the family's greetings. You probably don't remember me. No, that's too rude of me to say. I'm not worthy.
Of course I remember you, Mr. Loka.
This is unbelievable.
I don't spend a lot of time in Penacony, and have even fewer chances to help out the Harmony. If I'm willing to go, I always make sure to get to know everyone beforehand.
That's too
After all,
much.
family greetings can't be mere pleasantries. They must be heartfelt blessings for each and every family member.
Miss Robin, you're absolutely dazzling. Oh, by the way, what brings you to Dream's Edge? Do you have anything you need from us?
Pardon me, but have you seen two tourists? They both have gray hair, and one of them is a young lady wearing a necklace.
You're looking for someone? I don't really recall seeing them, but I can keep an eye out for you if you like.
Oh, well,
Don't bother. Mr. Sunday, what are you doing here?
I heard someone's up to no good, so I came to check things out myself.
Did Sunday follow me while we were following Robin? I mean, Firefly?
Just kidding. Don't be so tense. Robin hasn't been home for a while, so I brought her here specifically to look around and reminisce about her childhood days. As for those two mentioned earlier, they were guests we met. They left some items behind, which I've already returned. There's no need to ask anyone else about it.
Understood.
There's a construction site ahead, so we won't go any further. Goodbye.
thanks a lot, Mr. Loka.
So many social gymnastics just
I
happened.
couldn't speak freely earlier. Robin, why did you come here?
Like you said, I'm here to reminisce about old times. What about you? What brings you here?
Tracking down criminals is my duty. And you, my dear sister, you've always been this stubborn. In times like these, I wish
horrific scene in Dulite Pavilion. What scene was that?
So you saw them. Those family members who were in the sweet dream. Yet death took them away.
I only saw documents strewn on the tabletop. If my brother had even an ounce of energy left, he would never have tolerated such a disorganized sight. Just like now, if it weren't for getting the truth out of you, I absolutely won't tolerate your arrogant and disrespectful facade.
What are you talking about, dear sister?
Just kidding. Don't be so tense. But my brother never jokes around with strangers. I watched as he smoothed away the sharp corners of himself, bit by bit, hiding them in the deepest corners of his heart. Stop insulting my elder brother. Otherwise, you won't just be dealing with the family. You'll be dealing with me too.
Oh, she sees through Sparkle's deceit, huh? I didn't expect it.
And here I thought he'd enjoy my little creative spin I put on him. Don't you think he's more likable that way?
I trust you're mentally prepared to face the consequences of posing as a family head on Penacony.
Jeez, I didn't expect to get played by a little bird. But do you really think you've got what it takes? There's no shortage of people trying to catch me, chicken-winged girlie. What makes you so special?
This place is still governed by the 5 lineages. And along the way, you've seen how many of their members are stationed here. Besides, here at the edge of the dreamscape, I can also...
What do you mean, can? You think you can get your lost power back? I'll give credit where it's due. You must be quite talented to have been chosen as the choir master for the Charming Festival. You're also quite clever. You almost got everything right, except for one thing. Silent little bird. Have you considered that maybe your sweet dreams never changed at all? They just stopped welcoming me because you grew up. Like a mask. Once you wear it for too long, you can never take it off again. As for that mask of yours, is it really called the Harmony? The Twin of the Order. Oh. You know what they say. Robins will fight tooth and nail to protect their territory, even at the cost of their own lives. Looks like they're playing Suti pretty well. Oh, right on schedule. Gray hair should be wrapping up soon. Miss Sparkle, time to head to the next scene.
Let's roll! Oh my! I thought you threw your eyes at the edge of the dreamscape. But I guess there's no hiding from you on your home turf. What? You want to settle the score with me for messing with your people? Why don't we sit down and have a chat? You seem like a patient one to me.
The real Sunday?
So tell me, what exactly do you want to take from me?
Or was that maybe Dahlia? Or Gallagher?
Need to take a break. appeared in your memories before. And similarly, it was related to Penacony. That's exactly what I like to hear. Let's continue then. Let's follow that train of thought and delve deeper. Even I don't know about your experiences in Dream's Edge. When I asked Firefly about it, she declined to give an answer. But judging from her expression, I believe it must have been a beautiful and unforgettable time that belonged to just the two of you.
Yeah.
And Sparkle wasn't just here for fun. She's in cahoots with the Stellaron Hunters. She disguised herself as someone from your past, using every means possible to hint at the truth of the dreamscape. In the end, she simply sent you both deep into the dreamscape.
Right. Who was it that hired? Someone hired Sparkle. We found that out at the Radiant Feldspar when Firefly had her final death, and it turns out that it was just like a fireworks thing. I think it was maybe Silverwolf that conscripted her to make sure that all of Firefly's deaths were actually harmless.
What a kind-hearted fool she was. Thanks to her, you and Firefly managed to uncover a piece of Watchmaker Mikhail's past. And the dangers that lurk within. A memory zone mean something unto death. At least back then, you mistakenly thought it was dangerous. With the help of a, let's say, graceful memo keeper lady, you managed to escape her. But in the rush, you and Firefly got separated, and her experiences afterward might differ from what you remember. I was there at that time, too. See you next time. Hurry. Don't worry, I've got you. How are you feeling? Warriors so suddenly always leaves you in a daze. That memo keeper had ulterior motives. She could have sent all of you away, but deliberately kept you behind.
What happened just now?
It's a memory zone meme. Some Penaconian legends mentioned it and called it death. I caught something unusual, but couldn't get a clear look at it.
But I saw it. In that instant, before it was about to strike, a reflection of another dreamscape appeared in its pupils. It was somewhat similar to the 12 hours, yet the atmosphere was completely different.
I wonder if we would have been able to actually notice that if we rewatched that cutscene again. I think we have the ability to rewatch that cutscene.
What if death doesn't exist in sweet dreams? Or so they say. What if it's not a lie? Perhaps death is just sinking into a deeper dreamscape.
Well, way to spoil like the back half of
The
2.x.
nosy memo keeper had to show up. Next time we meet, leave it to me. I'll give her an experience she won't soon forget.
Every time you say that, it's always you who seems to be having fun. This time, try not to go overboard.
What, were they working together before this?
It's not necessarily a bad thing. If I really do meet my end, I won't have a chance to tell them the truth anyway. Are they still around?
I can't sense them anymore. I'm afraid they must have gone back to reality.
Hold on. Still no good. I can't get in touch with Silverwolf in the primordial dreamscape.
left her a message. If she gets it, she'll help guide her back here. Or we could head back to reality first and get in touch with Silverwolf.
Hold on. Recklessly crossing through the dreamscape now would be far more dangerous than before.
What's the matter?
Death caused such a huge commotion that the omnipotent being within the sweet dream has turned its gaze upon this place.
Then aren't we?
We should be fine for now. Death has his attention. As long as we are careful, we won't be exposed. In fact, within this dreamscape, we might find a way to strike back against him. Before you arrived, I did some digging around. From what I've learned, he buried his darkest crimes right here. Whatever it is, I believe it'll be of some use. Let's go look for it before they come back.
But if Dahlia's already here in Penacony,
Memories on Meme. Be careful.
then like, what was the deal with the with Duke Inferno? Like, how did she arrive here? Wow, that's disappointing. I shouldn't have the ability to do that. Right? Should I have the ability to transform into Hanu? And I'm not the Trailblazer? No combat as Robin, sadly.
What's that? Firefly. Let's go and check it out.
From the traces nearby, it was Death's doing. But did they really die?
No, your conjecture is right. It's just that these birds weren't welcome in another dreamscape.
You've seen them before?
Yes, but that's what makes this so intriguing. The outcome of the battle was the complete opposite of what I expected. That reminds me, there's something important I still haven't asked you yet. Would you like to die together with me?
Today? Not really.
I just love catching you off guard like that. It's adorable. Then, take a few steps back. I have a few conjectures. There might be some risk. If anything happens, don't worry about me.
Is she about to summon death right now?
What are you...
Just as I thought.
So, what happened?
These ravens are the incarnation of the Dream Master Gopher Wood, that omnipotent being in the sweet dream. In front of him, even death has no strength to resist. The power I just released should have been enough for him to notice and deliver a fatal blow. Yet here we are, completely unharmed.
You know, you're quite similar to Blade sometimes. I mean, when you're staring death in the face.
It's not relief I feel. I'm savoring a once-in-a-lifetime thrill.
But was it really him? If I remember correctly, the Dream Master's body was burned to ashes in a riot long ago. And he can now only sustain his life within the sweet dream.
Not only that, over the long passage of time, he has merged himself with every inch of Penacony's life.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's some
The
new
title
lore.
Dream Master doesn't mean he merely controls the dreamscape. Rather, it means he has already turned the dreamscape itself into his second body. In extreme cases, he could probably burn all of Penacony to the ground. Though hopefully he wouldn't have the heart to do it.
We better act fast.
Easy now. We're safe for the time being. Maybe it's not that he doesn't want to act against us, but rather that he can't. At least, not yet. Lately, Gopher Wood has been claiming to be ill, never appearing in the 12 hours. Yet just recently, he buried his darkest crime deep within the dreamscape.
So, you're saying that burying this crime took a heavy toll on him, leaving a flaw in his supposed omniscience and omnipotence. That does sound plausible. Could it have something to do with the Watchmaker's legacy?
This is certainly covering up the fact that it's actually Anna that is controlling the Stellaron at the Charmony Festival, and they're trying to take over the Harmony from within.
I don't think so. After all, that secret was branded as the darkest. And perhaps the legacy is not one alone. Only by seeing it for ourselves can we know.
Do we want to continue here? We're just now crossing 90 minutes. I'm getting a little tired. So we'll probably end it here. We did not get terribly far, but we did pretty well, I'd say.
Is that a stain? I like this coat.
A direct defensive? Or does that hurt?
Is there anything else I need to do here? These quick passes, I'm starting to try to use them every day. I use 10 every day, which means I use up 20 in 2 weeks, and I gain however many. $50? 100? Okay, so I get 100 every 2 weeks from this. Oh, I really hope that I don't get another 100 from what's it called? That means I will actually be at the same level every day. even though I'm pretty tired. Let's do one anomaly on arbitration attempt. Don't mess with Pom Pom. I agree. So these teams are all kind of crazy, right? I have already used Sunday. I guess I have to use dot here. I haven't used Trippy yet. I think this is the way. I mean, all of them really need their energy.
Easy now. Let it swim a little. All's revealed in the body.
Oh, my Aguanga is not leveled up. I forgot.
Any fish taken.
She's totally gonna die. She doesn't even have the right relics or anything.
Gods favor us. Just in time.
Sure, I'll play along.
Stand still. The intoxication. Relax. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom. Divination says this won't hurt. Stand still. People always say that the will of heaven can't be overturned. But I wish to observe the heavens with my divination. May you have the best of luck. To an explosive star! Here's a bad omen slip. No need to thank me.
I mean, this is kind of working out.
I hit the mark. Spend freely.
Don't let waves of in the abyss's revels. Your cries rise. Stand still. The intoxicated.
Cloud has scattered.
Watch your head. Relax. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Good times. No time to say bye.
Blessing in disguise.
Stand still.
No dirty tricks. Watch your head. Relax. Hedge your bets.
Offer you a requiem. Sink with me.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Stand still.
Stick in the abyss's revels. Your cries rise.
Watch your head.
That was about to happen. Let's see how bad the Yagwong is. She's level 50, 134 speed, level 1 light cone, no traces at all.
Does this road have more variables to come?
Does she even have relics? She does have relics, kind of. She's missing some HP. Missing HP orb. HP percent, but most importantly, the light cone is the big issue here. Where's the thing where allies deal damage based off of... Oh, there it is. Great Boon effect. After an ally uses an attack, it does stuff. So I need to max this and max this. Alright, are there any teams that don't have weak characters on it? Let's take a look at this team here, see how the speed tuning is. 143, 143. Well, once Waffle gets in there, it'll be fine.
need a strategy.
A day of peaceful
Deja.
Turn over this eternal page.
Let's try it this other way.
I choose you. Together we can do anything. Flowers bloom for tomorrow. Mimi. Mimi. It's my turn to shine.
will overcome the thorns. Torment and doubt farewell.
Together we can do anything. Stars, shine for the heroes.
I'm on it.
Mimi, Mimi. It's my turn. Flowers bloom for tomorrow.
I heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Together we can do anything.
This mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
I'm
That
on it.
hurt.
Fiends or devils.
It's my turn to shine.
Trust me. We can do anything.
Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. May you fulfill love's promise with me. Me! Me! Look, we're flying!
Trust me. We can do anything.
This mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Fiends or devils.
Should I actually be buffing RMC? Maybe.
Don't blink. Mirror destruction with me. Cleanse hatred with love. Take the answer. I'm scared.
Stay put.
Serenity is before me.
Prepared to awaken the ripples? This is eternity. Don't blink. Mirror destruction with me. Cleanse hatred with love. Mimi.
I'm on it.
As we've written. Mirror destruction with me.
Trust me. We can do anything.
That hurt.
Look, we're flying. Take the answer.
Oop, I died. Oh, because the, what's it called? The auto advance. I think I should, after I get Cyrene's ult going, I think that I should start advancing RMC instead.
A day of peaceful
The speed tuning might be off because they look like they're the same speed, but I think that
Over this eternal page.
I think RMC might be a little bit slower than Sunday.
Let's try it this other way.
It also is awkward because they advance themselves weirdly.
I choose you. Together we can do anything. I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Give me strength. Thanks. All energized. Flowers bloom for tomorrow.
will overcome the thorns. Torment and doubt farewell.
Stars shine for the heroes.
This trial is fitting.
sync? Trust me.
How come I didn't do a arrow there? Oh, I was too fast with it. Okay.
Distraction with me.
I'm on it.
As we've written. Cleanse hatred with love.
This trial is fitting.
I think I need to rearrange this team comp. But no, I need the Luke Shaka here, but I'm just kind of like in the way, stopping from getting my heals off.
This mortal form. Watch over you. Guide you on your path. Serenity is before me.
This is being in sync?
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Trust me.
We can do anything. Distraction with me.
I'm on it.
Don't blink. Cleanse hatred with love.
I am doing no damage to this guy.
Take the answer. Prepare to awaken the ripples.
Hey there, Shin. I need to actually be able to kill this guy. Like I'm thinking about how I'm gonna beat Pollux, but I need to actually like reach Pollux. Everyone has like a character that's too new on their team. This game is fun. I enjoy it.
This one would escape.
A will of metal and stone.
Cat and mouse time.
Trying to trick me.
Let's see.
Fight to the death.
Found me.
Arthur and I.
Earth shatters heaven.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Fight to the death.
That's better.
Amateur.
My purpose is to protect. Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
A little gray's too much for you.
I offer my blood to consume.
This is gonna do 0 damage.
Arthur and I.
Yeah, because he has no traces upgraded right now.
I'll take it on.
Still a pretty good opening gambit for like having no traces on Ashveil.
Fight to the death.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Our cute play session is over. With enough believers, lies become reality. Yes.
You need to get stronger.
God says you're shady. I see through you.
Come to me.
We have the edge.
Found me.
It's too awkward. Having the patron be the highest HP and the bait be the lowest HP, because ideally you want to just always attack them both.
We have the edge.
Because you're either giving up the energy from hitting the patron, or you're giving up the damage from attacking
I offer my blood.
the bait.
Slaughter each other! Arthur and I. Fight to the death!
Found me.
This old wolf hasn't lost his fangs.
Let's see through you.
Fangs and claws got dull. The fear that knows not fear. How old you?
Arthur and I. Fight to the death!
I venture forth to hunt. Forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Are you sure that I'm saying anything?
Our cute play session is over.
Like you said that you couldn't hear last time, but then you could hear me.
Life become reality. A little glaze too much for you.
Dragons, soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
You want to take advantage?
This is gonna go so much more smoothly once I am leveled up.
This old wolf hasn't lost his fangs. I offer my blood.
Slaughter each other! Arthur and I.
Found me.
Fight to the death!
I venture forth to forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Arthur and I.
Fill with holes.
How you learn.
Never hesitate!
The show is over. Fight to the death!
I'll stab him.
I venture forth forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I offer my blood.
Slaughter each other! Arthur and I. Transmute. I must use. Fight to the death! Arthur and I.
Show me what you can do. Not fear. How old you?
Fight to the death! My job is to be nosy.
My purpose. Dragons, soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
I venture forth to hunt.
Hello?
There's no time like the present.
Alright, I'm back again. Let's see what we got here. You've got 35 toughness and my ultimate does 30 toughness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's 30 toughness. But I have to only use the bad ones. Oh, it didn't matter. Never mind. I was trying to get another free ult in there. Mostly just so that I'm back. I was mumbling to myself about how I was going to play out the battle.
I venture forth forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Fight to the death. Arthur and I.
Our cute play session is over. With enough believers, lies become reality! Yes! A little gray is too much for you. Come to me! Amateur.
The delays are kind of crazy.
Found me. Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. Never hesitate.
Dragons, soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
Amateur. Something's fishy. I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I offer my blood to consume this ancient. Beasts slaughter each other. Fight to the death.
Dragons, soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
Arthur and I. Fight to the death.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Arthur and I offer my blood to consume this injustice. Beasts slaughter each other. Fight to the death.
Don't fight so I can leave early. Come to me!
Arthur and I.
Found me!
Fight to the death.
I think I should use Trippy instead of Cypher here. I also think that I should level up my traces.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. Fear. I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
We have the edge.
Oops, I died again. Oh, I super died actually. That went south very quickly. But you know, even though I actually died on every single night stage and made no progress whatsoever tonight, I'm actually not that worried about it. Because this one has all the elation gimmicks. I'll be able to use my Yao Guang when I finish leveling her. The biggest issue is I only have 2 weeks to level everyone and then do the challenge. Wait, actually no, I don't have that. This is gonna last past the end of 4.1. This is a 30-day in-game cycle. That's weird. It's going to be out of sync with the version. Yeah, this game does have gambling in it. So like, I've been playing this game since forever. Let's see. I know that I have it in my profile, right? October of 2 years ago. So I've almost played for, I've been playing for 2.5 years at this point. So I have a lot of characters. I don't have like a lot of characters. There are a lot of people that have way more characters than I do. I have a little bit more than half the characters right now. But that's because I played every day for the past 2.5 years. And my account technically is missing a lot of the better characters. Like I didn't pull Acheron. Acheron's not that good anymore, but she was one of the best characters for, you know, over a year. I don't have Firefly, one of the best characters for over a year. Don't have the Dahlia. Don't have Castris, the current best character, along with Evernight. Don't have Sparksy, the soon-to-be second best character. No Anaxa. I managed though, with all of my like third and fourth best characters. Fei Shao was actually pretty good for a long time, so I have no complaints there. That's really, like, Fei Shao and Cyrene are probably the only 2 power picks that I actually have on my account. Although Dot has gotten pretty good lately with Kafka's buffs and Heislin's release. But I never got Black Swan to go along with them. Yeah, there's a lot. You only get like... So there's a standard banner that has, you know, Himiko, Welt, Bronya, Clara, Yanqing, Bailu, and there's one more, I think, right? Nope, that's it. So those 7 of the standard characters. I'll just show you the banners right here. So there's this thing, the standard banner that has... how can I show what that looks like? I'll go to the character trial. There we go. So it has these 7 characters on it, and they're kind of like basic versions of their character class. None of them are particularly good anymore. Welt's about to get a buff, which is going to make him pretty good. Clara's like alright if you build her. Yancheng's alright if you have the right teammates to go along with him. Although you just missed out on Dan Hung, the free character that you would have gotten yesterday. So it's a little more difficult to make him work. And then they usually have one or two character, like limited characters running at the same time. And then the 4 stars are like practically useless to an account like mine, where I have so many characters at 5 stars. But they do pretty well for, you know, a long time going through like the main story and all the optional content along the way, like the simulated universe. It'll probably take you a couple of months before you really make any progress towards like end game, because all my characters are like level 80, right? You know, you'll probably be, you know, level 20 for quite a while, because you have to like do daily missions and whatnot in order to level up your Trailblaze level, which is yeah, Trailblaze level, top left. You see how my equilibrium level is 6. You start off at like 0, and you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's a level cap for your equilibrium level that you have. Like if I show you on the PS5, it shows that I have 660 hours on the game. But I probably play more on my phone nowadays than I do on the PS5. Like the PS5 is just me going through the story and a couple of in-game content. So, I mean, for better or for worse, you have like a lot of content. If you wanted to, you could probably just play just this game for the next like 3 years and not play any other games if that's what you wanted to do. I play other games, so like, you know, I don't think that you should necessarily only play one game, but I'm saying that there's enough content in this game that if that's what you wanted to do, you could probably do that. That being said, it is late. It is now 1 o'clock. We did our anomaly arbitration. Made no progress, but also we just need to level up some characters and get some traces done. I think that we'll have a pretty easy time once everything's in place. Once I'm no longer using level 1 light cones. But yeah, we will end it here. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. We'll be playing Triangle Strategy next. And then towards the weekend, we're going to go back to playing some Pokemon Unite. Is that true? Actually, I don't think we don't need to play Pokemon Unite. We're going to be just alternating between Triangle Strategy and Star Rail for the rest of the month. We'll get into Unite next month. I don't have anything else to play except for HSR. And there are other free games, but I think HSR is a pretty quality game. Lots of story, lots of puzzles. It's good fun. And there's like combat depth to it as well. You're coming up on a good time because 2 weeks from now, they're going to have the anniversary patch where they're going to release the strongest characters they've ever released ever. I mean, every patch they've released the strongest characters they've ever released ever. But this next patch, they're like way stronger than a lot of the previous characters. And a lot of the characters that come after them are going to be, in order to make them even stronger. This is technically a dead patch. Like, many people in the community would tell you not to pull on the current banners that are on here, because this is the patch before the anniversary. and they're going to give you really, really strong characters to choose from for the anniversary. But my account is mature enough. I think it'll be fine if I just pull whoever I want. I say that, and I just immediately died in all 3 nights for the anomaly arbitration, but I think that has more to do with me pulling too many characters too quickly than not having a good enough account. Well, this game has a good story. It has good puzzles. It has a lot. Like, I honestly think that some of the side content and the optional stuff, like just the dialogue with the NPCs and some of the reading materials, sometimes is better than the main story. And I mean, it's in the game, so I think that it's fine. Some people might be like, oh, well, it's kind of weird that the main story isn't as good as like the optional content, but I think it's fine, because if you do everything, and there's no reason not to do everything, then you get to experience everything. Oh yeah, you should definitely log in. Like, most of the materials that you get are going to be through logging in daily and doing whatever the game tells you to do that day. It's just like, it's a standard mobile game where you just kind of grind every day and get a little bit of progress, and then you save up, and then eventually you have, over 100 pulls to spend on characters that aren't going to actually make your account any stronger. I just pulled 3 bad characters in a row on my account. So, I don't know. Don't be like me. Or be like me. Like, my account does fine. I've actually I haven't missed an endgame clear in over a year. Like, I think the last time I didn't get max stars was when Sunday released for the first time. So that's like 2.4, and we're now on 4.1. So I think that honestly you could pull who you want. And as long as you understand the game mechanics and you kind of pull the characters that work with the characters that you want, then you'll be fine. But also, since you're just starting the game, like, you're so far away from account optimization and what characters matter, because whatever the correct choice is now is going to be useless like 8 months from now. So you may as well just pull whoever looks cool. And that's my Star Rail advice. Basically, pull who you want. Play daily. We're going to call it for now, so I can get to bed. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. I'll stream some more Star Rail later on this week. Take care and goodbye.